If we are issuing pardons, however, there is one person that President Trump should pardon from federal charges forthwith. It would be incredibly controversial, but I think that it's absolutely necessary. That person is Derek Chauvin. President Trump should, in fact, pardon Derek Chauvin. He should. He should pardon him his federal charges. If we are talking about reversing the evils of the last several years in American life, was, in fact, the railroading of Derek Chauvin in the death of George Floyd. The evidence demonstrates that Derek Chauvin did not, in fact, commit murder of George Floyd. George Floyd was high on fentanyl. He had a significant pre-existing heart condition. George Floyd was saying he could not breathe before he was even out of the car. He was in the car saying he could not breathe. Derek Chauvin, for large segments of even the tape that was shown, had his knee on George Floyd's shoulder or back, not on his neck.
Get up and get in the car right.
I can't.
You can't get y'all the opportunity to get in, brother. You can't win.
My knee.
You can't
My neck.
win, man.
I'm through.
I know you didn't never, you didn't listen.
That's for me. My stomach hurts. My neck hurts. Everything hurts.
Now, the autopsy of George Floyd showed that he had no damage to his trachea, that probably George Floyd died of excited delirium. There were no accusations, even at trial, that Derek Chauvin had committed a hate crime against George Floyd or that he targeted George Floyd because of his race. Nonetheless, on the basis of extraordinarily scanty evidence, and despite the fact that there was massive pressure on the jury, that the mayor of Minneapolis paid a settlement to the George Floyd family immediately, that the president of the United States suggested that Derek Chauvin was guilty right off the bat, that the jurors were being openly threatened and admitted as much. Despite all of that, Derek Chauvin was convicted on federal charges, pled guilty to federal charges. Derek Chauvin should, in fact, be pardoned on that. We'll be covering that a lot more.
Zechariah 11 verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. This is Ben Shapiro, white supremacist extraordinaire and son of Amalek the Edomite. He is shamelessly crying and begging President Trump to pardon the murderer Derek Chauvin. This devil was regurgitating all the lies about the murder of George Floyd that was videotaped, broadcasted for the world to see. This is another case of I am white and I say so. You Negro Republicans, wake the hell up and move away from these people before the wrath of God come upon them.